What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of The Dice That Bind Us. We're here having a good old grand time of it. We're glad you're here. If you are enjoying what you've been seeing from us in the past, or, at the end of the episode, if you've enjoyed what we've done here with all the craziness that is transpiring at the current juncture, go ahead and like the video, comment on the video as you're watching. Let us know what you're thinking as time goes by, and then share it with your friends if you think it's a blast. Follow us on all of our social medias. We have a Twitter and a Facebook and a Discord and an Instagram as of a little while ago, about a month or so, and a TikTok. It's out there as well. Find us on all there. We'd love to chat with you. And with that, we're going to pass it to the DM, Ian.
Hey, everyone. I'm the DM, Ian, who has absolutely been the DM for the past 70 to 80 episodes with no questions asked. So last episode, as is custom, stuff happened. Indeed. But no, we got a decent session in of trying to figure out what the next steps were that the party was going to be taking, who we were going to go try to see, who we were talking to, had a good amount of time in Silvery Moon, and eventually Argus and Garagak got themselves stuck out on some reconnaissance, shall we say, to which they stumbled upon a kindly woman named Lilac. Oh, it's a little bean. Sorry, I got distracted by the cat. I'm pretty sure Lilac was the name. However, I'm not positive, but we're going to go with it. Lilac. Rob is nodding. It's Lilac. Stumbled upon Lilac, to which she had some questions for our friends. And unfortunately, truth was not in the cards for them. And as they had lied to a member of the Fae and accepted her delicious, delicious cookies, they found themselves instantly transported. However, the rest of our daring adventuring party was able to track down the tracks, the scent, the trace of their comrades, and eventually wandered upon the same cookies that had sent everybody out into wherever they had been. And eventually the decision was made that these would be imbibed. Thus, a wacky mumbo jumbo of swirly, timey, netherworldy stuff happened. And therefore, I am now the DM. I am Ian. I am not Tepartos III. And individually, I would really love everybody to take a moment to immerse themselves in the sensory experience that they have now. All of you contain the same consciousness that you have had since birth up until where you are now. Your memories, your feelings, your understandings, your sensations, the people you've loved, the people you've lost, everything is who you are. However, every single one of you is experiencing a deep, deep disconnect. Your hands don't feel right. The way in which you feel the grass that each and every one of you is lying in right now isn't exactly as you would have thought it would be. For some of you, it's pokier. For some of you, it's softer. Some of you feel warmer, cooler. Colors are more vibrant. Something that's green should be red. Something that should be blue is actually orange. Everything is just slightly different. Sounds hit your eardrums. Light hits your eyes. Scents hit your nose in a way that is somewhat expected, but not quite what you know it to be. I would like to take a second now for each and every one of you to introduce yourselves and the individual experience that you are having in this very moment. And as I am biased, I would love to start with Coda. What are you experiencing right now? What is your body doing?
Feels kind of heavy. You know, I'll stand up and look around, and I'm gonna jump and fly. Try to get a look around.
Yeah.
And now I'm just face planted in the ground.
Yep. You jump up, try to activate your powers of flight. Nothing happens. You get about 3 feet up in the air and immediately come down with the weight of plate armor on top of your body.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm wearing clothes. I forgot about that.
And you're like a 1.5 feet taller than Garagak is.
I think it's more than that. Garrick's only 6'4".
Oh yeah, I forgot. Current Tapartos is like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
I thought he was like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, I forgot all about that shit. Well, my response would have been different. My bad.
No, this also works well.
Yeah.
All right, Gargak, is there anything else you're doing right now?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just in the ground, just laying there. No,
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
What character are you playing right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm playing Tapartos the third.
Excellent.
Yes.
So Garagak is now inhabiting the body of Tapartos the third. Who do you want to throw it to?
Oh god, that's like the polar opposite of your play style.
And I will say, I would like to save Alex for last for obvious reasons. But outside of that, who do you want to throw this to?
So I'll throw it to Devin.
Devin,
Oh,
how are you experiencing the world right now?
I'll wake up, realize that everything is pretty light and kind of breezy right now. Kind of like feel around to like close my robes up a little bit, but they're not there. And like while I'm doing that, I'm like feeling my muscles, like, oh, what? And I'm looking down, and I'll stand up. And I'll just kind of like stand there and feel my muscles and look at them, and maybe you have wings, right? So like I'll try to like start flapping my wings and like hover and fly and just kind of like just be in awe of my new Garagak body. Let's pass it to Rob.
I'm lilac. And I've got horns. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's not comfortable.
Don't forget, you also have a tail.
Oh, I hadn't even gotten to that yet. Looking around. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. Mom and Dad are gonna kill me if I don't. Son of a bitch, I've got a tail. Wait, that's nothing new. I've had tails before.
Okay.
Well, because I change shapes, but this is this isn't the shape I'm used to. I don't think I like this. And I will pass it. I will pass it to Dash.
What's up?
Oh, I'm Rhyme, by the way.
Fucking taking a hit off a bird. It's very funny to me. But yeah, I just kind of like wake up, kind of like curled on my side, sit up for a moment. That's a different shade. All right. I also imagine Ilya's like slightly webbed fingers. I'm just like, kind of hold them up to the light. Kind of like touch ears. All right, fins, that's new. Oh, well, Damn it, I've never been good at magic. Where in God's name? Just kind of like looking around. Just solidly, immediately resigned to it. But it's like, where is everyone else? Oh no. And I will toss it to Zach.
Kind of looked down, kind of patting, checked my hair. Hey, Argus, how do you turn into things?
You just think about the animal.
Does it count for
Yeah,
animals I've seen or animals you've seen?
I'm sure it's animals you've seen.
Oh, I've seen a lot of shit. I don't know.
Rob just always looks up a list of beasts and searches into whatever anyway, so it's fine.
No, I do not. I follow the rules, damn it. A Nook was a lot easier because I had a lot. Why? Actually, he was a harder because I had a lot more animals to look up. You're stuck with CR1.
I'm a bear now.
So you just morph into a bear.
Yup. Brown bear.
Phenomenal.
Seen plenty of those.
Is that what I look like when I do that?
Those.
This is fun.
Is that what I look like when I do that?
I don't know.
Are
I'm
we
talking to the
around
group.
the others?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody finds themselves. And as you're looking around, testing out whatever it is that you're trying to test, everybody finds themselves in this little clearing. You're all, as I said, laying in the grass. There is grass and moss around you. However, it has almost a gold sheen to it. It is warm and
I like the look of that.
softly glowing with this gentle, warm light. And all around you, you see trees. You see oaks and maples and elms and ash trees, all what seem to be in full autumnal bloom, covered in, the golden aspen leaves and red oak and brown maple as they're kind of slowly falling to the ground. It's a really beautiful area that you find yourself in. You can hear a babbling brook somewhere off in the distance. You've got a small circle of stones a little bit off to the side, and you're all just kind of laying out in this generally warm, pleasant clearing in the middle of this autumnal forest.
Is that really what I look like to other people? Just kind of like looking at the rhyme me. Huh. Well, that explains a lot of things.
Wait, who's
The
in my
lilac's a
body?
little weird. The lilac's a wee bit weird.
There's just someone, as you ask that question, your body is just kind of looking around, like waiting for somebody to answer.
Ew, and I'm
Blue-
pointing at
Blue Man.
oh, I just kind of point my paw at it. Hmm.
You have one of our friends' bodies. Are you one of the friends here? Do you know the rest of...
You like to think I could be anybody's friend.
Do you know these bodies?
Not yet, but I could get to know them.
Who?
Heck, some of them I'd like to get to know.
Who are you, friend? Inhabiting the blue one's body?
Me? Oh, I'm Fontaine. I'm blue? Oh, that's weird. I'm tall.
I am 8 foot tall now. Or over 8 foot
Oh,
tall.
yeah, I forgot how like tumult grew too. I gotta update my size charts fucking again.
Hey,
Always.
I guess I'll morph back into Argus. Is there another person in your head?
Hello?
No,
Silence.
there's just always me, and that's enough.
Not that I can tell.
You tried speaking to yourself internally?
Oh. It's worth a
Like
try.
meditating?
Fontaine closes his eyes and thinks really, really hard. Hello?
Alex, can you roll me a d20, please?
Ruh-roh. 6.
Silence.
Ah, shit.
Just pure silence. It is you and your thoughts inside your brain.
Oh.
Yep, for sure somebody in here.
Yeah, good luck with that. If the person does come back, let them control the body.
You have a person in your head.
You never met Alt. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Yeah. We can switch our minds on who controls the body.
Huh. All
I
right.
used to let him do a lot of the fighting because I wasn't a fighter. I was just kind of like a caretaker person. And then over time, I just kind of had to accept the fact that people need to fucking die. So.
Oh, shit.
That was a journey.
I've got a different body to take care of.
What's sleeping?
Life.
I haven't done that in a while. Like,
I don't sleep.
I don't know. I don't know what it looks like to everyone else, but
Fontaine's just pulling random shit out of bags, just like, what's this? What's this? What's this?
Hey. I will warn you. Portable hole that you'll probably find in the regular backpack. Don't open that.
Why?
I don't remember what I put in there. It's just a lot of poisonous shit, so it's very deadly. It's a torture chamber of sorts. If you live, we'll find out. I haven't put anybody in there yet.
I don't know which one of you is this one. Small girl, you have a lot of things. You have a lot of why are there so many bags?
I wasn't able to go back home yet.
What is in all of these bags?
Spell stuff,
Oh no, Lord.
magic items, wizard stuff.
I'm
not a
Literally no
wizard?
judgment. Literally no judgment on the amount of bags they have. I have a stupid amount of bags.
well, for context that I don't know if everyone knows, there's like 6 subcategories on this like item inventory sheet. It's the basic like equipment, backpack that has a bag of beans in it and a spell book, a bag of holding, another bag of holding, another bag of holding, an efficient quiver, and then items at home.
Wow, I
So
thought
much
I had a lot of stuff.
And I'm
I
sure at
don't.
least one of these has a good handful of bones in it, and it's not marked on the character sheet. Oh, I thought you had some.
We're
from
gonna find out.
elsewhere. Oh, I guess he used
It's
them all.
warm. Just like holding a small little cube in his hands.
It keeps you warm. There was one time it actually came in handy. We found ourselves on a mountain pass. I could keep warm while keeping watch without having to stay near a fire.
What's this book?
Is it the
Pulls out
floating one?
The floating, just like holds it.
Think really, really hard about it appearing in front of or in your inner mind. Yeah.
Fontaine once again closes his eyes and thinks really hard about the book just appearing. Opens them back up and sees it kind of floating there in front of him. Oh shit!
appears.
And turns and runs behind a tree and hides.
The book follows him.
It just runs. It's just running in a circle, screaming.
It's just Fontaine
"It's gonna
followed
get
by
me!"
the book, just like
I'm
around a tree,
grab the book.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
Small ones in the
I think I
fighting.
have to answer that one because Ian doesn't know how
Nope,
they function.
I don't know how that works. That's not the modules.
You wouldn't be able to grab it.
Your hands just
It
kind
is
of pass
attached
through it.
to your body. So you can't actually like grab it or interact with it unless you die. And then, well, anybody can pick it up and do the thing.
That's good to know.
How do I hide this?
Do I have to think about it again?
I don't know. I kind of just got that book.
Doesn't your body have bags that you can put those into?
No, don't put it in a bag.
Why?
I don't know how that works yet. Like I said, literally just got it, and all the other Arcanist Magnate we know can kind of make their book come and go. So I thought that's how you got rid of it, but it looks like not.
Are we missing someone? Because she's in the brawn, the chaos one's in me, I'm in the elf wizard, you're the blue guy in the tiny chaos one, and this is big man and bigger man, but where's big man? A big where's Tapatos?
What's the Partos?
That one, but his brain. Like points at Garagak Tapartos.
Just sort of like muffled. I'm down here. I'm still just laying face first in the ground.
Do you need help up?
No, I'll squish you guys. I woke up and I'm a giant now, where the world's really small.
Apparently you're at the Partos.
I'm at Tapartos.
Apparently.
Then where's
Partos
Tapartos?
the third, to be exact.
Does that make me the fourth?
No, that would make you the child of Tapartos. You are just the actual Tapartos.
Oh.
No, I knew a Tapartos.
The first or the second?
There's more of them?
Wouldn't tell you.
His
You guys-
entire family so far that we've met is named Tapartos, something.
Are you guys regular size?
Well, I mean, I'm like Argus's regular size.
Yeah, I'm smaller than normal, but smaller for my normal, but her normal.
You could fit 3 of me in this thing.
I'll carefully stand up, try not to hit anybody.
All right, so how do we get... Who ate the cookies to start with?
They did, and I'll point at Garagak.
So an important question. Do I have hooved feet?
Oh, I immediately looked to Alex because I was like, yeah, some face shit. I
This
had
is a
not
right
considered
thing.
that. Yeah, I had not considered that actually.
I mean, with your boots, I guess they could be made to fit hooves, but
I would think no, because I do like satyr tieflings, but I don't want to draw satyr legs.
okay.
So that's how that character choice happened.
Sorry I made you make that character choice, but
Oh no,
it
you're
was-
good.
It's a good question.
I just had never thought of it. I don't even get to play my new character.
All right. Well, you remember who made you eat the cookies?
Yeah, Garagak, do you remember?
Garagak,
think
and
it
I'm going
was
to be
August.
staring at Tapartos' body.
But big man, it's still you in that tin can of a beast. So
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm me. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you, in your mind, remember the name of the person that gave you the cookie?
Lilac or something. Lilac. It's like a flower.
Lilac?
Yeah, that was it.
right, we should probably go find them or another person that can just,
August, why did you eat food from a fey creature?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, let's hope that's not part of our quest of getting back to our big old bodies and finding that one and pointing at Tapartos Garagak.
Have you ever seen a tiefling blush? Because right now, there would be much blushing and embarrassment on the face of Rhyme.
It turns a dark purple. Like, it's fine. Weirder things have happened, but
I should have known better.
I'm gonna reach up and rip a small branch from a tree off. Might be shoving it down my armor. Trying
As
to
soon as
scratch
you
my back.
rip the small branch of the tree off, you hear, "Oh my god!"
Like, oh, sorry. I was like try putting it back.
That's
jabbing it.
not gonna work. Just put me on the ground for me to die.
Oh, Spartos killed a guy.
Who the fuck is Departus?
Which one of you are Spartos?
we just had that conversation. Unless Tapatos had a really big change of heart and is now... I almost said Fenley. Fontaine. Bioshock. Unless Tapatos decided to start going by Fontaine, he's not here.
Oh, I'll put my hand on the tree and I'll be like, attempt to cast Cure Wounds on the tree. Because
On
that's
the
what
tree?
Spartos does. Yeah. I'm just going to put my hand on it and be like, healed.
The tree does not move, and from the branch, are you still holding the branch? Is it on the ground?
Yeah, I'm holding it. I'm scratching my back with it.
You
On
just
the
hear
other
it
hand, I'm just,
like
healed.
in sort of like Doppler effect as it goes up and down your back. But soft, what light from yonder window breaks? As you hear just the life essence kind of pitter out of it.
Oh,
I should have been a bush.
Do the trees in the Feywild speak Bard?
Sometimes.
Wait, why do you know this?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, I kind of want to talk about it because I'm currently you.
Weren't you just shouting earlier if Mom and Dad is going to have your ass for this?
If they find out I'm here, but if they find out I'm here and I don't say hi, then they might be mad at me. But
What's
if
your real name?
I'd rather not answer that question right now.
I'm not from here. I ate a sandwich.
Oh, like
What kind of sandwich?
toasted with egg and then bacon and sandwich.
Nope.
Oh,
I ate it had ham
mm-hmm.
and some Swiss cheese.
Ooh,
And it was wrapped in bread
Bechamels.
with more bread around it. And it was already half eaten.
Get it out of a trash can?
I
Did you
picked
find
it
it?
up on the ground.
Oh, okay.
He just fucking
I just-
eats a half
I
leftover
look
sandwich.
I look up at Tapartos's body. You didn't finish your sandwich, now did you?
I did not eat the sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, I left that there. I mean, they left it there. When I point at Gary.
That could be a problem.
I'm gonna.
You tried to heal the tree, right?
Yeah.
Well, if healing it made it hurt worse.
Oh, great.
And Fontaine looks and holds his hands in front of him with this
Fontaine,
book just floating and goes,
No.
and closes his eyes, thinks really hard about damage. It's just damage. Just an eldritch blast.
All
Fair. It's not as bad as I thought this was going to go right away.
Actually, Alex, can you roll me a d20, please? You're Eldritch Blasting out of your book, yes?
Yeah.
What? I mean, it comes
Great.
out.
Well,
of
I'm just
D20,
Eldritch
please.
Blasting. I don't think the book's involved in Eldritch Blasting.
Okay,
That would
fine.
be from the Warlock
No.
side, but
Yeah. But I would love a d20, please.
7.
Damn,
7?
dude.
Great. You're not rolling well today. You managed to successfully
So far.
cast Eldritch Blast. Where would you like that blast to go?
The tree. If healing it made it worse, damaging it should make it better.
Okay. I guess roll an attack at advantage, please.
Oh. Would that be 3 attacks?
If it is 3 beams, that's going to be 3 advantage attacks, yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I can hit really high numbers now.
This post is doing numbers.
33, 32, and natural 20 for 38.
I must say all 3 of those hit the tree.
Neat. Uh, 24, 43, 54 points of damage.
So
Did you add in your extra damage from
Oh,
your
no.
Ivy stone?
keep rolling.
So that would be the additional flat bonus. So 69 damage. I think that's everything.
I think so.
All right.
Nice.
So everybody else, you watch as Tumult, inhabited by this strange man who you've never met before, has an idea, summons something, and says damage at the tree that you had just heard scream with sentience. And just these glowing green orbs of fell energy start to fire out from it. 1, 2, cutting the tree at the base and then cutting the rest of the trunk in half. And as it falls together and comes into like a perfect line with gravity, the third fell orb just rockets through it, shattering it into this mist of golden particles as you hear just resonating around you. Et tu, Brute! And it just falls to the ground like golden snow as this tree is completely obliterated.
I can't say I would have done the same. Can't say I wouldn't have done the same. But let's not use my body to just kill things that I don't.
What? I was supposed to help.
Okay, there's specific damage types that usually flip-flop with healing magic.
Also, I think you can't use a healing spell on a tree. They're trees, not creatures.
I'm going to take the hood that I had just pulled up over my head. Wait a minute. That's not going to help. Take it off. Walk over to my body and put the hood over my body's head, pulling the hood up and tucking it so that its face is hidden. Just trust me.
Aww.
Well, you're in my body. And I just walk away.
Why is it so important that I remain hidden? What did you do?
I walked away.
Well, maybe I can help make you hidden.
No.
I can.
Can you not
Just kind of looks at
my spells?
Ileana. It's like, you can do the poof thing, right? Right. I go over and touch.
Please no, just don't touch me.
No, she knows invisibility.
Yes, but I think that's even weirder.
I mean, I don't have to. It's just he seemed very pressed on you not him both not being seen, so I would like to follow my body now. I don't know what he's going to do with it. And I follow after Argus Rhyme.
Go over, grab myself, and pull it along. Stop using spells.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't know spells.
No, I do. My body does. Stop using them.
Hey, I'll think really hard about not using spells.
I mean, if you just focus on flying, it should activate. That's not a spell.
I'm gonna think really hard about flying.
Isn't it like a command word for like winged boots and stuff like that? Oh, I thought it was.
Just mental fortitude.
Is there a DC for him activating his attuned magic item that's not a part of his physical
I'm gonna
body?
ask for a
'Cause
D20, please.
that one's fused with his physical body.
Yeah, because you have 6 fucking attunement slots.
13.
13. You are able to access the powers of flight that you somehow feel attached to your feet. There's a little bit of like wobbliness as you get up there, but eventually you start to like kind of like upwards and then this way and then this way and then forward and get the hang of it.
Don't worry about the
pretty quickly.
directions. Just stay afloat. And I'm pulling him along. I was like, now you're a lot easier to drag.
Just getting dragged.
It's a tumult balloon.
Wait, we can do stuff that our bodies can do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna summon our other friend then.
What?
And I'm gonna spawn higher than Dino.
Spiritual weapon.
A mace-sized, rigid, non-conscious version of Harlan Dino spawns next to you, just like floating about 2 feet in the air, completely like rigor mortis straight, at your beck and call.
I'm like, hey Dino.
I know.
I'm gonna like clap their hand as like a high five. Yeah.
It's like down at their side like this. They just go.
Why is
Let's just go and get back to normal. Come on.
Where we going?
use a
We're gonna
person?
go. We have to go find out how to go back. I know. I mean, that could happen. That'll be really funny when Tapartos finds out. But I don't know who's in my body, and I just got a bunch of new powers, and I don't know what they all do, and I don't want them to accidentally kill us. Or
How do
me.
you guys wear this stuff? I'm just going like, ding 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 ding. Can't breathe in this thing.
And
It's
if
softly tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excuse
Well,
you, that
Tapartos
looks
gets around.
great on me.
It looks great on you, but how do you breathe in this thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, if you wear a corset for a few years, you kind of get used to it.
Of course, the what?
It's a little flower. It goes on your wrist.
Oh,
That's probably the best way to explain it, and I don't know how to do it further.
I'll go over to my body and be like, hey, can you give me a Corsawetta?
Do you have one? I'll look in your bag.
No, but you have Druidcraft or whatever.
Yeah, Druidcraft for the bits.
Mhm.
Oh,
Don't forget
okay.
you can wild shape and do
Yes.
druid shit as long as it's for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just not like meta combat stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, and then I'll like clap my hands together and kind of like try to make an old corset flower band thing.
I've confused
It's called,
everyone.
it's called
and it's glorious.
corsage.
Yeah,
Those are corsages.
I thought so.
Liana-
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the confusing
Apologies.
ask that has been made of you, you are able to make a really pretty wrist bracelet of, roses and peonies and chrysanthemums and daisies. However, they have steel bones in them, and they just they make Garagak's or Tapartos's wrist feel very, very tight and slender, and like they have an unnaturally small waist.
Close
Well
enough,
done.
yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
But man, is he pretty?
Onward.
Onward where?
Yeah. What's everybody
Following
doing?
the
Where are you
tiefling.
going?
I don't know if it really matters which direction we go. I think it just matters that we go.
Oh, we just gotta go.
Aren't we here to find artifacts?
No.
Yes, but the way
No.
the Feywild kind of works is you just wander and you might find it.
Huh. I wonder a lot.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And I just keep walking.
Okay. Let's
Following the
go.
tiefling, dragging my flying body.
I'm just gonna very like juggernaut style, like really heavy steps, just do. Because I have no idea.
Are you
how
going to
use
make the
this
sound
thing.
effects too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Just walking.
Yeah, it's scary guy. I'm just.
But
know who I am.
All undercut with the clanking of plate mail.
It's like Master Chief in the new show.
Just kind of like lean over to actual tumult, Argus tumult. So, your captain's gone. What the fuck are we doing?
Following the
Oh, I don't know.
tiefling.
I'm squatting. We're the same height. Just habit of a lean.
Is Argus? How tall is Illy?
Ellie's like 5'2", 5'3", and
So
Argus
is
is like.
Argus.
I thought Argus was like 5'5".
Argus what? 5'6"?
Maybe 5'5". No,
Yeah.
no. He's
5'5".
just under that average height, so he's like 5'5", maybe 5'3".
Yeah, it's like we're the same ish height. I'm just used to doing the lean for like all of my characters because they're huge.
You're all mostly normal sized people. You're just not house sized people like we've just gotten used to.
Yeah.
We're
So what's-
following you right now, well, your body,
Ooh, I
because
wonder. And I start swishing my hips.
he
As I'm
has an
walking in
idea
the
of what we're
corset.
doing.
It's called a corsage.
I'm wearing a corsage. So I'm going to start swishing my hips as I walk and getting the tail to whip back. I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth.
Fontaine just looks like a damn.
That is
That-
why I pull people. That makes sense. But no,
Got a
you're-
body experience
you're-
with that.
You're so quick to push off any responsibility on literally anyone else in the party, despite acting like you're the smartest one here. So maybe try something for a change.
Ugh. You used the word acting. Disrespectful.
Just like looking between
Your
the two of you.
intelligence, like if we were just going on like the amount of knowledge known, I would concede that to Illy. Maybe Argus.
No,
As
I'm just saying this type of thing.
Quality of information known.
This
Yeah,
type
that's
of
me.
thing, you're acting like a hot shot, but will do nothing with it. So maybe with your previous captain wandered off to God fucking knows where, and your current captain's body's inhabited by Orbron, you might want to step up for a change.
Yeah, that's me.
I said we're going to follow your walking away body. They're getting farther away. Can we go?
Oh, this is while we're walking.
Oh, I was like, I thought you stopped me. I was like, can we go? Like they're getting farther. They know what they're doing here.
He doesn't. He appears to just be running.
Well, I mean, he told us very key things about the Fae so far. You don't wander to something, you wander and it comes to you. There's something specifically here in the Feywild he doesn't want to find, which means he's either been here before or is from here. We don't really know where Argus is from. He was brought to us by a friend of ours to replace another friend of ours, right? I don't know.
Sometimes you wonder and nothing comes to you.
Why did we get Argus?
Some who
I just know he
wander
came to us.
are lost.
Yeah. No. Happens to me a lot.
So we are following them for now.
So real quick, while we're having this argument, can we talk about like who's with who and what the marching order is and what we're doing and where we're going?
Walking.
Pretty
There's
sure
walking.
Rhyme/Argus is out front.
Yep.
I would be following behind, dragging my flying body because I told him how to fly, and he's really easy to drag while he's not, resistant to anything.
Okay.
And hopefully,
I'd be flying about 30 feet overhead, just kind of like swooping back and forth, looking around, kind of just scouting. I don't know. Looking for movement, I guess.
Ileana would be to my left or right because they're talking to me, and hopefully Tapartos is coming too.
Yeah, I'd be like right beside.
Okay. If that's the case, I would like. I'm just gonna go with the names that I'm seeing on Zoom because it's funny. Rhyme Liana, Ian McQueen, and Life of Argus to roll me a perception check.
Ooh,
Hey, I got a
advantage.
pretty good perception. I got advantage. Wait, can I roll like this?
Let's try.
I
Let's
don't think
find out.
I don't think I have my shield out though, so I'm just accepting
Hey,
it.
it works. I got a 20.
I got an 11 because I'm assuming I did not take out my shield. I wouldn't think to do that because I don't fight with the shield.
Oh, do I have a shield?
You do.
I have a
You do.
shield. What's it do?
That is what gives you advantage
Yep.
on perception.
I see that now. Okay.
Zach, I'm still waiting on you.
The radio guy from Greece.
You didn't say Argus.
Yeah, Vince Fontaine.
You said Iligak, Rhyme Argrime, and Ian McQueen. You didn't say Argus.
Yeah, he said Life of Argus.
Life of Argus.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, the radio guy from Greece is Vince Fontaine.
Sorry, Zero.
There you go.
That's a meta
There we
joke,
go. I'm
baby.
gonna fix that. There we
Pick
go.
my Doge. They're sleeping next to me. I didn't see it.
She doing better.
Yeah.
All
much,
right.
Much better.
Good.
Good.
So as it is confusing for me to refer to everybody in either their brain or body space, I'm just going to refer to everybody as who they are. Coda and Zach, you notice as you're having this argument, Zach, you're talking with Rhyme and pulling your body along in the air like some fucked up circus balloon. You almost step over something, and Coda, you notice this happen as well. There's another cookie on the ground as you're trying to leave this glaive. Coda, specifically, you step on one and crush it while noticing another one immediately in front of it.
Okay. Hang on. No.
I can keep walking if you like.
Let's see. I have my mind, right?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, you notice this as well. You hear the crunch of Coda stepping on a cookie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bend down and grab me one of them cookies.
I'm gonna reach over and slap his hand.
Coda, do you do anything about that?
Yes.
Great. Contested athletics checks, please.
What?
While this is happening,
Partos, I have really big hands.
Legs checking me, slapping your hand.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right.
Argus just beat my
Tapartos,
ass.
or yeah, I'm just go for it. Tapartos, as you reach down to try to grab the cookie, you get it, and you're just like, ooh, a cookie, and immediately just a little Irish hand comes out of nowhere and go, and you drop it back on the ground, and see just rage in his eyes.
Why'd you do that?
Garagak, we're here because you ate a cookie to start with.
Yeah,
No.
Garagag.
No more eating cookies. If you want to play with this card, Leonin, Tapartos, whoever you want to go by for your body. I don't know who's, who you want to be, but Tapartos would eat the cookie.
Oh.
Tapartos doesn't just find cookies and eat it. Tapartos would find rotten cookies and maybe eat it. We saw what he ate. Excellent. He
I
would
was
eat-
pretty hungry.
Yep, and we will find normal food that we cook ourselves.
Well, you gonna make me a cookie?
Sure.
Okay. All right,
When
you
we
make
get to
cookies.
camp,
Wait.
so you just
question. Kind of like having like rotated myself 180 degrees in the air, so I'm looking down at the ground.
What?
Y'all got another cookie?
No. We'll make you one.
Well,
Where'd you
technically,
find that one?
they're right there and there and there. Just having seen this whole scuffle going next to me and looking down at the ground. But I probably wouldn't eat forest floor cookies from the Feywild.
Especially since you ate a half-eaten sandwich on the floor and then we're here.
You would see me very clearly bending down trying to sneak this cookie.
You know what? Fuck it. If you killed Tepartos, Garagak, that's on you.
Coda, as you're bending down, could you roll me another perception check, please?
Yeah. Maybe.
Trying to grab this cookie.
Yeah.
That's sleight of hand, but I'll take it.
No,
There we
I did
go.
the
Yeah.
stealth and then the sleight of hands for when I picked the cookie up.
Oh, cool.
So you pick
Well,
the cookie up deftly, but you
you-
do it very obviously.
Yeah.
Successfully go, wow, I have no idea what you're doing, cookie. And you're just like, oh, yeah. And as you do, it's just like, there's a word on here.
Oh, there's a word on the cookie?
Yeah,
Can I read it?
you can.
Tepartus's body can read.
I have common, dwarvish, and sylvan. Is that?
What a question that begs is
Yeah,
is
is
the
it my
ability
mind?
to read in the mind or is it in the body?
Yeah, that's what.
Is the
'Cause-
consciousness the brain or not? Sorry, this is
Yeah,
what
it's
my
like,
entire
is the
psych process
person
has been.
the soul or the brain? Because if it's a brain issue like dyslexia or dyscalculia, does the brain change or does the being that is this peripheral bigger thing
Yeah.
outside of the brain?
Yeah.
This is actually
Is it
good to
the
address.
physical concept of
Seeing
the
as we
brain or
kept
the
our intelligence scores per the body and not per
Yeah.
the player.
So we're
Yeah.
endorsing the theory that the personness
Whole
and the
separate.
consciousness is wholly separate from the physical form.
Mhm.
Okay.
Man, I took
So I can read.
philosophy
I'm about-
100.
the concept of the self being tied to the physiological and psychological nature of existence and epigenetics.
Thank you
Davis,
Just
for
answer the question. Can Garagag read or no?
Yeah.
Yes, Garagak can read.
thank you for coming
because
to the
this
Dice
is
of
important.
TED Talk.
Oh, sorry, because this is
Yes.
kind of important. Less so for me, but very much for Devin.
Yes.
That's why I was like, you know what? This is actually important.
Actually, Garagak,
Yeah.
you notice for the first time these weird symbols you just seem to see on everything. And staring at this cookie in your hand, you see the chocolate chips spell out something that you recognize as not only a word, but a word that you know and can see, oh, these symbols mean something. I can read it and I can understand it.
What's the word?
What's it say?
Oh, there are many words. He just recognizes one.
Oh, well, what's the one?
Give me 1 second.
Pulls up
Okay.
Google Doc
That's fair.
labeled word cookies.
Mist. MISSED. Mist.
So here, I'll look at it. Then I'll look over to Argus's body. Like, hey, this cookie's misty.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it says it right on it. It says
Give me
misty.
the cookie. Give me the cookie.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a cookie.
Argus knows Celestial, Common, Druidic, and Sylvan.
Great. It's in common. There is a sentence written in mini chocolate chips on the crispy, crunchy surface of this ooey gooey chocolate chip cookie. I'm assuming you read the sentence.
I'm going to read the
Right.
sentence.
You have one missed voice message.
I put it on the ground and step on it.
I'm going to go to the next cookie and look at it.
There are 2 crushed cookies on the ground.
I'm going to try to look at the crushed cookie. I'm going to like piece it back together.
You have a slightly pieced together crushed cookie on the ground.
Wait, hold on. I know magic, and I'll like float down and like cup my hands over the crumpled cookies.
No.
And I'm gonna think really hard about fixing the cookie.
Zach, do you have mending?
Oh,
Sure
no.
doesn't.
Sure
Nudge
don't.
Ilya. But
Yeah, I
you
can.
There are two
that
crushed
too.
cookies on the ground.
Oh, can you do it?
I took
Yes.
that spell off.
Floats back up. Okay.
It's like, does this work on baked goods? All right. I kind of like put my hand over the two crushed cookies, and I'll cast mending into each of them individually.
Each cookie comes back together.
I want to lean in real close to Tapartos and whisper so only they can hear.
Why does this cookie say one missed voice message?
If you eat a cookie and Tapartos dies, you're going to have another temp part on your mind. You really want that?
Wait, I can't die though.
No, they can.
Who can?
Remember,
But I mean,
Tapartos' body can. That's not your body.
That's half of what it does.
you know, I have no idea how they die all the time. I feel so thick.
Oh, I know you have it. I took it off my character sheet.
Um,
but
I just kind of like
do
fly.
not
Can I
make
put-
yourself lose this body until we get back.
Oh,
Can I put
Please.
the cookie up to my ear?
can I take the armor off?
Put the
No.
cookie up to your ear.
Yeah.
That body will die a lot faster.
Silence.
Oh.
It's as though you were putting a rock to your ear and hearing the ocean within it.
I have an idea. Can I see the cookie?
You're gonna say eat the cookie, aren't you?
I'm not going to say eat the cookie.
You're gonna actually eat the cookie.
No, I'm not. Trust me. I know you have
I know.
zero reason to because we just
All right.
met. And Fontaine, using no magic, will take one of his hands and cup it around his mouth, set the cookie in his mouth, and then hold the other one up so it makes like a little speaker, and just hold his mouth open and see what happens.
Just put the cookie.
Just
your
like
hands.
set it down.
And just like looking up at
No.
this floating man, play voice message.
You see Fontaine up here with a cookie nestled between his hands and his mouth, going, "Is it working?"
No.
There's a gentle breeze through the trees as a few more golden leaves fall to the ground.
Well,
What?
it's not my body. I walk over and can I have the cookie?
Oh, if we're
Hey.
gambling with bodies, I just close my mouth on the cookie that was already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why do they get to eat the cookie?
You know,
As soon
you
as
know
you
what?
eat the cookie,
Tapartos, go do what you want. I'm done. I'm not even gonna try to make everybody survive this.
There was a
makes it
second
dead
cookie,
wins.
right? There were two
Brian,
cookies.
good luck.
They have both been mended, yes.
yeah. Which cookie did you eat?
The one that said it had a voicemail on it.
Great. As soon as you eat the cookie, a fire just kind of like burns itself into your lungs. Something weird feels as though it's kind of coalescing in there, and all of a sudden you feel this urge to retch. And as you do, a voice comes out uncontrollably that is not your own, saying, "Silly queen, hear thee me. Thy perfect crown thou shalt not see. Thy trick was wise, a lesson taught, and yet my bantling thou for son not. Oh, for Lord Fontaine we've finally found, yet him I've stowed deep underground. If thou dost wish to see him free, I'll need the crown of fairy queens." And as that fades away, Fontaine, you have control of your body again. Not Fontaine's body of Tumult's, but you.
Yeah. Tasty.
Huh.
It was delicious. Like really good cookie.
Did you catch all that?
Yep, but I don't care anymore.
I'm gonna slam a cookie.
Whoever makes it to the end of this world makes it to the end, and if they die, good luck with your brain going back to a dead body once we get out.
No, but
You slam the other cookie.
All right.
As soon as you do, another voice rings out. It's the same one, but you think it might be a mistake. Hello? Hi, Mom. Yes. Just returning your call. I'm so sorry. I've been very busy. Yes, I know. The Feywild has been all over the place lately. We've been vying for power, but I think I've got it this time. I really do. No, she's not going to pull it over on me again. I know that you're convinced that it will happen, but I will prove you wrong. I will show you that I am indeed worthy of love, and everything's going to be just fine. I'm going to take over the Sealy Court, and I will get that artifact if it is the last thing I do. Also, Bertrand, he left the stove on again last night, so we had a bit of a fire problem, but everything's okay. But we are definitely going to have a call with the insurance later on. But that can probably happen between 2 to 12. So just throwing that out there for the next 3 to 6 months to years, whichever we decide on. Anyway, love you. Tell Mom I said hi. And the dog's just doing really well. I'll take care, and I'll call you back after I've succeeded in overtaking the Sealy Court. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye.
Why did the message start with "Hi, Mom" and then end with "Tell Mom I said I love her"?
Moms.
Yeah.
Don't hate.
Moms.
Or like
Yeah.
a mother and a grandmother.
I'm gonna run up to Rigus. Gussum. Whatever.
Gossum! I don't like that.
I'm sorry, what?
He'd be out here.
What can I do for you?
No! Gossum.
Oh, Gussum. So someone just spoke in my head, and so there's a fight for power going on. And
Oh, no, that wasn't in your head. That was broadcast to everybody.
okay.
You were
Oh, okay.
overtaken by the voice in the same way that
Gotcha.
Fontaine was.
Gotcha. Okay. So Rigus heard that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And me mom and me dad, they're gonna be right pissed.
Oh, are they mad?
Well, one, I'm here and I haven't said hi yet. But two, before they adopted me, there's adventures. That's how they met my gran. And they retired at a right age, well, for elves, they're still young. And the reason my gran sent me to them was, I'd just be a drop in their life. Just a short moment. They could take care of me for that. But they were good people. They are good people. So, they tend to support the Sealy Court. And they try to, not piss off the unsealy, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it's fair. Why don't you just say hi to him?
I don't have that power.
Oh, here. And I'll put my hand on Rhymegus. And I'm gonna try to cast something I can't pronounce.
Liturgy?
Thaumaturgy. But
It's
yes.
always one of two things when you talk about spells you can't pronounce. It's
Thaumaturgy and
prestidigitation or thaumaturgy.
I feel like that's exactly how you pronounced it as your weird accordion bard in the Valentine's Day special too.
I think so.
I forgot all about him.
And
So what are you doing?
I'm casting Thumbading, and I'm gonna make their voice boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute, so they can say hi.
It doesn't work that way though.
It might,
Very loudly.
as far as I know. Yeah.
At this point, I'm just walking in a random direction. I don't even care.
Is nobody concerned that the cookie voice memo just said this one's body is captured? So therefore, meaning big guy's probably in it.
Huh.
And an artifact from the other one to Mum's. Artifact, Sealy Court, Lord Fontaine, congratulations, your lord in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Tapatos, in there.
Yeah, I'm right here.
For fuck's sake, and I
so-
just wander off following Tumult Argus.
Well, I guess it's time for us to go. And
Yeah,
I'll
let's go.
follow.
Not
And
no
my voice
floating.
didn't change. The volume of my voice didn't change, but yours does.
Oh, but mine does?
Because it says your voice. You don't.
Yeah, it does. This is you manifest. Yeah,
Yep.
it does. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So yeah.
I walk around and turning my head, looking at Ron. Not so fun, is it?
Yeah.
Really did it tell someone else to be captain now, huh?
Yes, but you had a much longer process with the rest of these people.
Uh-huh. And now you know why I'm at
I'll be captain.
It took you 5 minutes. Took me almost a year.
Oh wait, can I be the captain? I'm in the captain's body.
You are in the captain's body. I would love to see what you do with it.
All right, let's go.
I'm not
I'm just
following
gonna
him.
take off, just sprinting in a direction.
Well, maybe
Do we
Not
have
following
a
him.
direction
No.
that we are
That-
sprinting in?
I'm the captain, and that's the
I will be
direction.
walking west from the cookie, and I'm not following anyone else.
Which
Are we
way is
gonna split
west?
this whole thing up?
I don't know. I just wherever the cookie was, I'm turning left and walking that way.
Okay. I was gonna say because which way's west?
Oh, don't you always know that?
Nope.
I have a heading.
Is it west?
I don't know. Whatever direction I ran off to.
For Ian's sake, let's call it west.
Yeah, we'll call it west.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
on that, I would love everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm not good at that anymore. Shit.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Wait, what? I don't have advantage on that, right? Yeah.
I kind of need to know the circumstances of this.
if it causes damage, you can ignore it or have it.
It will not be causing damage.
Oh, that dex save or dex just dexterity check?
Dex save.
Oh, I rolled just a dex check.
So go.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Tepartos, Argus, and Illy, you are knocked down to the ground as a massive earth tremor shakes everybody to their core.
Oh.
There seems to have been some sort of impact far off in the distance, and all of a sudden you notice that the sky has darkened considerably. Not so much with clouds, but it has gone from a gentle autumn afternoon to dusk quickly approaching. And the golden leaves continue to fall, and they're falling in massive showers now around you. As you hear this earth-shattering crash that shakes everybody around you, and you know, the three of you fall down. And as you do so, actually, can everybody roll me a perception check, please, as well?
Yeah. Maybe.
My passive is so high. Why do I have to roll?
I'm so perceptive. Wait,
Damn, y'all.
does it
It's in your
proc on
body.
me?
It's in your body.
Yep.
Okay, so it only procs for Ilgak.
For Devin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Got you. All right.
Oh, shit. Does that mean I
That
need
is
to roll on the table?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh, thank God.
That'd be really
Garagak
funny,
rolled a
though.
21.
Yeah. If I roll it, if I crit and it comes out of Illy's
Wasn't
body,
ready
that'd
for
be
that.
hilarious.
Okay. Yeah. So now that I don't have to worry about that because I don't have the tables pulled up, all of you notice this very obvious sight almost towering above the trees. Not almost towering above the trees, towering above the trees. You know, you've got these probably 30, 40 foot trees in this forest ahead of you. And yet, out of nowhere, this collision has happened. And you all look up towards the location that this seems to have been coming from, which is to the west, that Argus seems to be traveling towards. As you see this gargantuan being of shadow. It's tall, it's slim. It seems to be made of this swirling black mist with deep, deep set, glowing ruby eyes and horns honed to a sharp point in a clash with a equally large, again, towering above these treetops, humanoid, but not quite. Their skin is alabaster. It looks as though they've been chiseled out of marble. They are one of the most beautiful things you have ever seen, with a massive, like the size of half of the hull of the ship, warhammer that they are clocking the shadow being with up the side of the face. Beautiful locks made of gold and eyes of sapphires, a grin filled with jewels. This enormous stone person combating this thing, and they are going for blows and decimating this forest that you are currently finding yourselves in. It's important to note that you are currently in what seems to be a delicate, gentle meadow clearing of this autumnal forest, this place that is comfortable and kind and nice and sweet. But these two insane entities are in the midst of what appears to be a life and death clash that is leveling half of this wood as you speak. And they just came out of nowhere.
Do I recognize them?
Give me a nature check. With all of your new stats.
I know.
I'm not specialized in that.
Well, neither is Argus, really.
It's fair.
That's a 6.
Your guy's proficient.
I was just wondering if I might recall or
from his memories.
You know that this is significant. You almost remember a childhood bedtime story, but you don't know how. But you know it is dangerous.
I think we need to go the other way.
I honestly didn't want to go towards that either.
Looks like a thing, though.
No.
It's a thing that doesn't involve us, and putting your nose into other people's business here in the Feywild will get your nose broken.
Oh, we kind of
or
do that a lot.
removed.
That seems some sort of end of days type shenanigans, though.
Yeah.
In worse, no, let's go.
No,
The
usually
alabaster figure brings its hammer down onto the head of the shadowy figure, and it completely dissipates and then reappears around behind the alabaster figure and starts just giving it a chokehold and brings it down into the ground.
we should probably help with that, yeah?
No. We are
Why?
leaving.
Are we the unchosen ones now?
Yes.
That's not chosen
Right.
help. We're not chosen to help that.
Might be.
Next. No. We're chosen to get our damn bodies back. Now let's fucking go.
Well, we haven't seen any
Sounds
signs of
okay.
anything else, right?
Yeah.
And apparently, I'm a lord.
And also,
Yeah, really.
isn't
Do you want it? Do you want your body back, Fontaine? Because I want mine back.
My body's in prison, so not particularly.
We're gonna get it out of prison.
Well, what if the prison's that way?
Well, then we'll find out after we go this way.
So it's this or that.
I'm not playing this game with you, and I'm just gonna walk the other way. If you go that way, I don't care. Die.
Wow.
I just start
Tumult
walking.
is spicy in the
Yeah, you
Philippines.
call Zach out one time and he gets a stick shoved so far up his ass. So what are we avoiding the world-ending things?
Walking away.
Where's the Sealy court? Oh no, wait, was it an unsealy who left the cookie voicemail?
So the Sealy would be summer. And the unsealy tends to be winter. And we're in the middle, in autumn.
Oh, that's a good season.
Not as good as spring. I mean, the perfect date is April 20th.
Ah,
Not
April
too hot.
25th,
10 days
you
away.
Fucking heathen.
I was close. I not having
Nah,
that
man,
moving
it's
memories.
April 20th, man.
That's fair. That might be why it's stuck in my head. I live in Colorado.
that's fair. Yeah.
Mile high, baby.
So do we want to take
Hey.
votes if we go towards the thing or not?
You're the captain.
Yeah, I'm the captain.
I'm still not listening.
Yeah, let's go towards the thing.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna throw a blanket over Argus because for some reason Tapartos has a blanket.
Everyone has
I
a
do.
blanket. It's like a
part
bedroll.
of the adventuring pack.
Well, we lost all that because we went to.
I think he
Dandelion.
bought another adventurer's pack.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, I was gonna say because Garak doesn't because he lost it all.
And yet you have 5 bags of flour.
Because that's
Shit does
important.
work. I'm gonna throw a blanket over Argus and like knapsack that shit over my shoulder.
Very
Um,
much contesting the shit out of this.
Yeah, can we get some contested athletics checks over that?
Okay. I'm kind of good at it. Wait, I don't get advantage on that, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah, fun fact,
yeah.
you don't
Alright.
get advantage on like anything.
Wrecked.
Argus, Garagak throws a blanket over
Wild
you.
shaping into a bear.
The blanket's the size of Tapartos, I would assume. So I
A
think
bear
you're
is
still in
bigger
the
than
blanket.
Tapartos.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
brown
You're
bear.
10 foot tall.
I'm thinking grizzly bear.
Yep.
But that's not what a CR1
Okay.
bear is.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I
has to be
want
a
the
brown bear.
claws, and I'm going to start clawing this blanket to pieces.
That's fair. Now that works.
It's not a magical blanket. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have you
that
know.
checks out. Yeah.
Mr. Bear?
Yeah. No. Not fair.
Oh, buddy.
Excuse me.
I'm a bear.
I just like tap you on the head.
He
Or
can
are you floating away because he let go of the rope to be a bear?
Ah. His foot.
Like I'm looking at him, but I can't say anything. I'm a bear. Ugh.
Why are you so cranky?
he doesn't
You could-
like that you have your body, I think. You have his body. Plus, this group seems to get into some fucketry all the time, but this seems top level even for that. Sacha, do
Well,
not
wait
eat the
a minute.
posters.
Fucketry. And I lift the waistband of my pants and look down.
I'm not rolling for that.
Now this is some fucketry.
And
I'm
in
walking
my
the other way.
experience, Mr. Bear, I just like sit down on him as he's walking, just riding him. In my experience, Mr. Bear, when you're looking for something, there'll be a sign of where to go.
And that, rah, rah, rah.
The only sign we've seen in literally any direction is those two big fuckers fighting each other.
Let's try to give him the bear equivalent of a quizzical look. Like, why would you walk at fucking two giant monstrosities fighting? As that's the sign I need to be there.
Because
What
apparently
about you is chosen?
apparently all of your magic can do pretty much whatever. So if you can help, we should go help, you know? It's the only sign we got. And you're going to do a lot worse at getting out of here, just like you said, if you're all by yourself and the rest of us go that way. So isn't it better to stay with the team and make sure that you're safe just as much as the rest of us are?
As you're having this conversation, the alabaster figure kind of like comes or crunches up into a smaller form of itself, and you see this golden hue sort of start emanating off of it as it just sort of rips itself apart, and this massive blast of golden energy radiates out like a shockwave across the forest and just disperses this shadow. And it brandishes its hammer again, looking for it as it reappears directly in front of it, as the two seem to be in sort of a standstill with each other.
Don't care.
I want to fight for the light guy.
We don't even know who is on whose side.
Yeah. We can find
Mr.
out.
Bear, I'm gonna think very calmly of Fontaine closes his eyes and thinks really hard and goes, "Need to bring the bear. Need to bring the bear," and just like focuses down and is going to cast levitate on the bear. There's not a saving throw for it. It just happens.
Yeah, there we go.
And the bear starts floating. It's still like on its back, just turns and starts flying in the direction that the party is going because it can't move. It's just, it moves wherever it's guided.
Remind me, where's the party going?
Towards
Towards
figures.
the big guys.
Cap.
Yeah.
We ignored your first plot hook. Thought we'd take the second one.
In wild shape. I'm going to say, so you're just going to pick a random person. We don't know who it is. And you're just going to be like, yeah, we're joining that one side.
Yeah, that one seems good. He's light. The last guy that was all about
Yeah,
the
and
sun,
we
he seemed
all
pretty
thought
good.
Dandelion was good to start out with, so shut up.
We all?
We can also walk by.
Because all of us definitely did not.
We were skeptical, but we were definitely very trusting of Dandelion.
Tepartos was not from jump. From the second that Dandelion killed Morzir, Tepartos was never on the side of Dandelion.
Nope, but you're Garagek, and you were.
Yeah, I was. But that's
Exactly.
not everybody.
Nope, but that's your mind. Tepartos isn't here. The one that used as an example isn't here.
But he's also watched the entire party from the beginning of this campaign, Zach.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the
but
only
I'm
original
saying we're
one
just-
here.
Like, we know nothing about this fight. We're just going to join in and pick a side randomly. And
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not fighting. I'm just going to sit on the side. I'm not doing it.
We don't have to fight. We just don't know what's going on.
We'd
Yeah,
also
go ahead. Go stop the two giants fighting constantly. Be like, hey, just wait a minute. What's going on? Yeah.
we could walk by them.
I mean, it's better than sitting in the woods doing nothing like you're trying to do.
I mean, I was going to walk that way and just, he said, if you think of something, it'll just appear there. Like, I was going to think of a town or not like a pier, but if you want to find something, it finds you. So I'm going to walk that way until I found what I wanted. Instead of walking,
find you.
why do you want to walk towards the battle of destruction? Like, that's a sign of walk towards it. What
I'm just going towards
in whose mind does that make sense?
It's something. It's better than nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'm taking off towards them.
I already said I don't care if you go. I'm not helping.
Yeah, I'm not asking. I'm just going. I was just gonna go towards the things.
So you're going towards the two warring giants
Yeah.
shattering this forest.
Yeah, like it's a good fucking idea.
On the other side, we got it. We got to go.
Yeah, I mean, we got nothing else. We had some cookies, we ate the cookies, and then there's the two giants.
That I can't argue with that, I guess.
We ate the cookies.
Great.
Well,
That's not
August, do you happen to know how to find the Seelie or Unseelie so we can keep Departagak from dying?
Believe I said the Sealy Court is, like summer, and the Unsealy Court is like winter. And we seem to be in a place of autumn.
So they're fighting in the same autumnal forest, but destroying it, right?
Yes.
Okay. How do we find winter from here?
We don't want winter.
No, but winter might have that one's body. Pointing at the Tumtane.
Yeah.
But if it could also come from a rogue person, so to speak, saying that they captured Lord Fontaine and they're trying to take over the Sealy Court, but that seems unsealy to me. Because just based on the extra person who ate the weird food and the horse and the zombie and the guy with the furs also all ate the food, so they're here somewhere as well. But the it's probably that one's brain in it, pointing it again to Partagak running off. So we might need that body to find him.
So who is running towards this duo right now?
We were
That
talking while we were on the way.
Yeah. The shadow has reappeared after being struck with this massive blast of golden light and has reestablished itself and prepped itself ready to strike with these large clawed, just gargantuan, wretched hands as it goes towards this alabaster figure, and they lock arms, pressing against each other like linebackers on a football field, just trying to gain ground on each other in a show of brute force, towering over the treetops, literally 60 feet tall.
For scale wise, that's really funny. Just because like the 10 are all like several hundred feet long, and it's just these like two colossal titans fighting in the forest, and it's like, oh, we've seen like 5 of those. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Exactly.
They're considerably larger than Big Heck. They're not 10 massive, but they are huge, and the magical prowess that you are seeing from them are considerable. Who is going that way?
Pretty much all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody? Great.
Are you still dragging a floating Zach?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with that one.
So now he was levitated, but then he unwild shaped.
It just affects the target. It's not like an object permanence type deal. But drag him for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I would like everybody who is making their way there to make me a wisdom save, please.
Hey, I'm good at that.
Save. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay at that.
Holy shit, talking mushrooms.
Also, if this is to fear, you're immune and have a +2 ongoing against scary shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. There are 5 of us, right?
there's 6 of us.
There's 6 of us.
Six of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's the last one? I have Garagak.
Zach.
Leona. Oh. There we go. Great. Argus, Rhyme, and Tumult, or at least the bodies of such, you seem to be okay as this just shattering chill runs down your spine. However, Tepartos, Ileana, and Garagak, you are all immediately frozen in place as the ruby red eyes of the shadow creature glint towards you and fill you with a sense that you can describe no other way as death.
Oh, no, fuck this. I agree with Tumult.
Immediate, painful death. You are paralyzed by fear. Stunned until your next turn. And then... Sorry, I was expecting... This is the classic D&D blunder of expecting everybody to run away from the scary shit that I put up here.
Alex requires us to run towards the scary shit because we ran away for too long, so he now just throws it at us.
Plus, we fought a ton of scary shit. So to be honest, this wouldn't, you
You have. You
this would
absolutely
just be
have.
kind of like, yeah, that's normal. Another day in the adventure.
Zach, you're muted.
Excellent. So as this shadow creature stares at everybody, there's this sense and chill of immediate dread. And as it notices you, this alabaster figure follows its gaze down to the 6 tiny people standing just outside of the Everglade that you have been finding yourselves in so far. And each of you hear a booming voice inside your head saying, "Leave. This fight is not yours to take."
That's a compelling argument right there.
I turn around and start walking away.
And just decks the shadow figure in the jaw.
No, I think he's got it then.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
If thou art truly worthy, we shall meet again, small ones.
Yeah, I just got bigger.
Hey, just like yelling at the top of my lungs, just quick question. You know anything about the Sealy crowd?
Gets stabbed in the chest with a dagger of shadow. Gold blood spews from its mouth.
We're leaving.
I've already started walking away.
Fly us away. You literally haven't put me down yet.
As it's doing so, it takes the shadow creature's head around its arm in a headlock and just pile drives it into the ground.
Take that as a no.
Just as kind of like turning heel and following with, like just catch up to Partagak and just kind of tap him on the shoulder. Good attempts at captaining. Maybe next time, not at the Giants.
They're not so
All
scary.
right. Can I fly me and Argus up, just up into the sky, and
Move
just
me
like
down.
looking the opposite direction, not towards the Giants, but just like scan for literally any signs of anywhere else to go?
Yeah. So can you take yourself into Partagak? Yes.
Yeah, just us, because I can
Great.
just fly and
Himself and
me and Argus. Sorry,
Tumbus.
Argalt.
Okay.
Me and Zach go up.
Okay. Can the two of you roll me a perception check, please, with advantage?
It all depends on how well he can roll.
Great. It's not hard to see because you're way up high in the clouds. Behind you, you see these two literal titans clashing, destroying these woods. That, as actually, Tumult, or the person inhabiting Tumult, you notice that the trees that have been felled by these creatures already are starting to regrow, and not as, sprouts or saplings, but they are already starting to be small trees, 10, 20 feet high. As they are constantly locked in this combat, the forest is regrowing and reaffirming itself around them. However, just past them from where you are, the trees look more and more orange, and then red, and then brown, until eventually they turn to gray and dull. You see snow starting to dust the trees past that. However, in the opposite direction, to the east, you see they become more and more yellow and golden until eventually they get to a succulent green that quickly transverses to a deep, deep summer hue. Green trees spread as far as the eye can see, and past that, you see a tower looming in the distance, surrounded by fields of gold and this deep sea of green. A large, man-made, constructed tower looms with its peak almost piercing the sun that seems to hang low over this entire realm. It's small. It's not like the Storm Coast. It's not something that you've seen before. It seems almost as though it was a contained area, this strip of land that is within this piece of existence, surrounded by nothingness and shadow on all sides. And yet there is a microcosmos existing within this one space. Off where the giants are battling seems to be the center of it. Past it, the winter. Away from it, the summer. Past that, who knows? Seems a little lighter, a little yellower, a little less green. And past the winter, there is a fog. You can't quite see there from the vantage point that you've got at this point. But you have a much more real understanding of the landscape ahead of you.
What do you see? It's just us up here. You can talk to me.
Tumult, you see summer and winter. Back by winter, giants bad. Up by summer, city hot.
Or not. That's cool too. You keep being grouchy.
Sorry, not Tumult, Argus.
I was like, you're Tumult. Don't keep asking me
I know,
questions
this is going to be
more.
really confusing for everybody, especially myself, over the next couple of weeks, and I'm really sorry.
Just call us by our real person names.
I know.
That's the easiest.
Or the
way.
names we go by.
Yeah.
So they're like, we have to go past the giants to go to winter.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're obviously going to summer.
What? Don't we need to go to winter?
We don't know, but if the giants are to the winter, we're going to go away.
Okay. See you down there. It's kind of like
we'll find out where they want to go because they don't listen to me anyway.
I just let go and start like free falling in my flight down towards the ground, and just let Tumult slowly levitate downwards from the higher up. Land at the group. Look up at Tumult. So fun. I gave him some time to cool off. He's a little heated. Winter, and points towards the giants. Summer.
So a couple options. Cookie voicemail. Somebody who wants to overthrow the Sealy court has your body, which probably has our captain in it. We don't know if that somebody is Sealy and they're wanting to become leaders. We don't know if they're unsealy and they're trying to start a Feywild war. But I know the other voicemail pointing at Coda was about them wanting to do that overthrowing and something about a Sealy artifact, which we are here to get. I think. So we kind of need the body, but we also need the artifact. August, are the people within the Sealy Court who want to overthrow the Sealy Court, or is it normally just like warring factions sort of things?
Yeah, about like that.
Both?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that opens up a lot, but the giants are in the way of winter? So...
I always go around him.
Thoughts from the crew? You're all fumbling without a captain.
No, he's
We
the
got a
captain.
captain.
I pointed to Partos' body. He's the
Yeah.
captain. Make the decision.
No,
Where are we going?
Well, don't we have to go towards spring? Didn't you say the thing was spring? More spring
Summer.
or summer?
That's typically where the Sealy Court is.
Yeah, I guess we go towards that.
And if nothing
Winter's
else,
where
we
they
can
are.
talk to the Sealy Court and tell them they already know that somebody's trying to overthrow them, but they, maybe they'd like more information and maybe they could help us get brains back.
Actually, that's a good idea, because if Bartrand had a fire issue and there's a place that's caught on fire in the Sealy Court, we know exactly whose house it is.
That's true. As we go towards summer.
Hey,
Start walking towards summer.
So with that
Sashaying
context,
towards summer. Sorry.
summer is towards the east, as the warring titans are towards the west. Excellent. So we're heading towards the summer court. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
sound like that. Yep.
So wonderful. The clearing that you're in it's large. It's probably, a half a mile in diameter. It's got its fair share of, an open sprawling meadow, a few trees placed here and there, nothing large, nowhere near as large as the ones that you have surrounding you on all sides. It's almost completely circular, which is odd, and has a stone circle in the center of it, which is where you found the 2 cookies.
Like a henge?
Not so much.
Like-
More think a mushroom circle, but made
Rocks.
of stones.
Okay.
Where the 2 cookies resided, however, they now reside in the bellies of your party.
I pick up a rock that is incompleting the circle, and so I put it to make the circle complete. I would like my Korok seed now. Thank you.
You suddenly a small golden pebble poofs into your hand and smells vaguely of feces.
Yeah, ha, ha.
You as you go out of this place, it is calm, it is serene. You notice that the shockwaves of the giants fighting next to you don't seem to make it truly past this ring that you are in, this circle of serenity. They're there, they're real, they're decimating trees pretty close up to it, but nothing really makes its way past you outside of maybe a strong gust of wind. And as you begin to head east, you quickly are able to find a path. It's not cobblestone, it's not dirt, it's barely even a trail in the woods, but it is a tamping down of the grass and moss that weaves in between these deciduous trees that become densely packed as you follow through here. However, actually, can everybody give me a perception check?
15.
Great. Good job, y'all.
Wait, you're missing one.
Yeah.
Nope. It's just above mine. Sorry. No, that was the one that you did at advantage earlier.
Yes. So I think I still need Alex.
No. There it
Oh,
is.
There we go. Cool. Great. So everybody notices it's literally a game of hot and cold. Every once in a while, you turn to a certain way of a tree and a gentle breeze washes over you. Not anything unpleasant, not even anything cold, but something that feels not quite right. Whereas if you make your way off to the left, you sense an increasing sense of warmth, maybe a degree or two. But as you're walking your way through this grove, you find yourselves following the literal heat and warmth that is taking you from the brisk, chill fall to the warm, welcoming, inviting summer. And as you do so, you start to notice things. You start to notice that the leaves are changing, the trees are changing, the general flora, the fauna, but some things don't entirely make sense. You have only been traveling for maybe an hour or two, and yet different members of your group are noticing that sunset and sunrise has happened numerous times already, however, never at the same time. You notice specks on flowers that seem to swirl with multiversal galaxies and then disappear out of existence, and yet come back, that you can almost sense that you hear voices from individuals, civilizations, colonies, worlds, galaxies, universes, nothing. There is a sense of vibrancy in everything that you are looking at. Every color seems brighter. Every sound seems louder. You can taste the dew and the moss and the rot of the forest floor to the point where it's permeating every one of your senses. This is a place steeped deeply in magic and chaos and the unknown in a way that, where it may be normal to someone, it is nowhere close to normal for any of you besides Argus, who, if I dare posit, even if he's not in his own body, might feel at home for the first time in a long while. So as you are walking through this forest, through these woods, snaking your way through, following the heat, avoiding the cold, finding your way to the summer, to the Sealy Court, I would love everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as you make your way to not another opening, but an area of slightly less dense tree growth. All right.
Like, Illy's got relatively high pluses on all these things. I'm just rolling like dash.
Not great. Cool. So as you make your way to this clearing, do you all have a specific marching order, or are you walking kind of side by side, mingling amongst each other? How are you making your way through this forest?
Kind of imagine we're just mingling. We're not really in an order or a line.
Yeah.
Meandering in a direction.
I'm definitely like sprinting ahead and then like kind of like jogging back and like doing this quick movements. I'm getting used to Geogag bodying. I'm just getting used to like moving.
There was a reason why I was sashaying and swishing, and
I feel like at a certain point I'm probably sitting here like, This is what happens when you're carried for the last few months. Oh,
I'll,
I have shin splints.
I'll mention, hey, go in that quiver. There should be a broom. You can sit on that and it'll float.
Oh, thank goodness. What? Wood? Did that have thing you say?
It's a broom make me fly.
Broom make me fly. And I just kind of like side saddle like a dainty lady. Because Illy wears a skirt. Just be like, wow, this is a lot better.
Just go. You eventually get a hold of the broom. However, Garagak, Elianagak, at one point you run up ahead of everybody and you don't return.
Do I like turn around and just see nothing?
You turn around and you see woods.
Uh-oh. I kind of look around for a minute and then spread the wings and fly up and see if I can get up above the trees and kind of
It
get
is
a bearing
just
for myself.
branches and branches and branches.
Oh no. I'll go and land again and I'll just kind of sit and wait and look around.
Great. Everybody else, you notice that Garagak, with Ileana inhabiting him, has not returned since their last soiree off into the forest, as they seem to be sprinting around with their body.
That's not good.
Big man, your body's missing.
Yeah. Where'd my body go?
At which point I think I'll look up at him. I think this is the right time to do this. And I'll cast Thaumaturgy.
Tiefling magic!
Yep. And I will shout out for Ileana in another body.
Do I hear anything sitting there?
It is
You
3
hear
times
nothing.
louder than normal. That's all.
Still just sitting there, still just chilling.
Did she fall into some weird magic thing? She went
That's my guess.
the gak went in that direction, right?
I don't know, but as you were trying to hear this out, all of a sudden, Rhyme Liana, or Rhyme inhabiting Ileana's body, you were completely blindsided by a massive log, like typical log trap, hanging off a couple of vines in the middle of the forest, just coming down, swoop, bam, straight into the center of you.
Oh, that's not my broom! Like,
Flinging you off into the side. And I would also like you to take, if you wouldn't mind.
I do mind.
Well, that's really unfortunate now, isn't it? 14 points of bludgeoning damage, please.
Okay. Oh. Pull up my calculator. I was like, why can't I edit my hit points? Oh.
As you are flung into a tree and down into a pit that has been dug underneath it.
Well, that's bad.
Oh.
You see that happen?
Yes, everybody sees this happen.
Damn.
The last thing that happens as this is happening is Fontaine, as you are walking along, watching all of this happen, you, in your surprise, keep walking just a single step too far to the point where you walk onto a very obviously, conspicuously placed set of parallel to the ground leaves of many different colors that don't make sense for where they are, and immediately fall down into your own trap pit.
How deep is this hole?
25 feet. Both trap pits are 25 feet. Everybody else is hit with, or not hit with, but just barely manages to dodge out of the way of a volley of arrows, a net with barbs in it, a number of daggers that seem to come out of different directions, as well as just a straight up tripwire into a bear trap that Argus now just barely is able to hold himself up from as it snaps centimeters from his face.
I kind of like to think I'm dancing around these traps going off.
Oh,
Like, I'm
absolutely.
not used to this rogue dexterity.
Yeah, as soon as
exactly.
you notice that there's some fucky stuff going on, and one of your friends is gone, two of them are all of a sudden trapped, and bolts are being fired everywhere, your reflexes kick in. You're just like, hoo, ha, he, ah, ooh, what?
Muscle
just,
memory,
like,
baby.
Immediately dodging everything as if you were dancing. You know, you're just a flamenco star around the
I was
bolts
just
that
gonna.
are the dance.
Oh!
How big's the hole? How deep?
25 feet.
25 feet?
I cast Misty Step, just 30 feet up onto the
Great.
ledge. Just kind of dust myself off. That sucked. Where's the broom? That's not my broom. I need to get that back to her.
As you are dusting yourselves off, a ruckus from all around you happens. There is rustling and footsteps and not even yelling, but almost hooting happening around you. And suddenly figures, 5, 10, 15, 20 humanoids make their way out of the bush, and they have perfectly surrounded you in a full circle. All of you. Those in pits, those in traps, those dodging, everything. Hi, hun.
I'm being the humans.
Thanks.
Surround you.
And they have these strange masks on that look as though they have been made out of wood, stone, bone, gold. You gotta stop.
Okay, bye.
With intricate markings on them. And as they start to press closer in towards you, one of them takes their hand and holds it up like this. And they're one that has a mask made of metal, of steel. The only one that looks truly manufactured and not carved or hammered or forged. It's got rivets in it. There's a gear on the bottom right half of the cheek.
Hello.
This person stands tall, turns towards you, and turns back to look at Zach. They take the mask off. A beautiful woman's face looks at you, Zach, and says, Argus?
Pull the hoodie down more.
And that right there is going to be where we end this episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Thank you so much, everybody, for playing with us today. I'm sorry it's a bit of a shorter session. I'm still definitely getting my sea legs, but I had a ton of fun getting this done. Thank you for letting me be your interim DM for the time being. Thank you all so much for your wonderful commitment to the new roles that you've been thrust into, and I cannot wait to see where we go from here. I fully understand that I'm going to have to do some retconning because I kind of threw this in because I'm like, hey, we'll figure this out. But I'm going to talk to Alex. I'm probably going to reach out to Rob. We'll make this work. We'll figure it out. It's going to be great. But wanted to get a little bit of character stuff in here today. Anyway, my name is Ian. I am your temporary DM. this has been The Dice That Bind Us. Follow us on all of our socials. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and we cannot wait to see you again next time. Somebody else has to say bye-bye because I'm the DM.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody.